Hey, let him join. You're a fag. Fuck you. Thanks for fucking leaving the Reddit and posting about how it's gonna die without your daily discussion threads. You fucking.
The fucking Reddit lives on without you, you piece of shit.
You fucking.
It's doing better than ever without you.
You're not. You're never a good
All right,
dad to
stop.
me.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it
Fucking
it
God.
fucks it up bad when you do that.
I know it does.
Everybody hates you more than you.
All right. It is 6 p.m. I'm recording. The podcast is officially.
Bye. Have fun, guys.
All right,
All right, guys.
Silver, get out of here.
Everybody
All right.
that's in the Discord right now. Welcome to the first podcast. We don't have a name for it yet. I don't know. We'll say the 12-year-old podcast, the preteen podcast.
I like 12-year-old podcasts.
12-year-old podcast. All right, guys, we're coming to you live from Netgear Studios. I am Netgear57, the man you love to hate. Sitting to my left is
And
twiggymac,
I'm twiggymac,
the man
another
you hate to
man you
love.
like to hate. Oh, okay. Because we're talking over each other.
All right, guys, thanks everyone for joining. First topic I got here for us. Twiggy, when did you first start watching Haggard? And were you a 12-year-old hater or a dick rider?
All right, I guess I'll start and then you'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first Haggard video I watched was the Stanza Chord on a Budget video.
Oh, that's an old one.
And I always, that's an old one. So I knew they were garbage, but like I just loved it. So I'd have to say Dick Rider, honestly.
Okay, I started watching them. I saw somebody posted them on 4chan. Look at these faggots kind of thing, and it was the episode where Orion's working on the little Miata that could, and he like uses an electric scooter to fucking pull the coil springs out of it, like, 'cause he's putting coilovers on it.
Oh yeah.
And that was current at the time. So that was if that Accord video was current, I think that was before I started watching, because I'm pretty sure that happened before.
I think I saw the Accord video after it had been out for a little bit. I'm not sure when it had come out though.
Okay. And I honestly, I was sort of a dick rider, but they were doing shit wrong and they were faggots. But it wasn't the car stuff that was interesting. It was the camaraderie of everybody. It was working on cars with your friends and being a fucking dumbass little faggot kid and not having a lot of money with it. And that struck a chord.
I mean, yeah, that's right. That's like what Haggard was never about the cars. They had shitty cars. They did shitty mods to the cars. They weren't good at drifting. They weren't good at anything. They didn't know shit about cars. But, they were like 17 or 16 at the time, just hanging out because they liked cars and skating and biking and shit.
And I can completely see how kids liked it, because it's really relatable. It was very relatable because not a lot of kids.
Oh, it's shit now.
Yeah. Not a lot of kids could afford to fucking mod their cars, and then they see these guys kind of legitimizing fucking stupid gate things like the fucking faggot ass shift knobs that are clear like dildos.
Dildo knobs.
Yeah, or bubble shift knobs. I think it's what those are called.
Yeah.
I mean,
so that was the thing, is they started off really, really relatable, and it was like, oh yeah, you too can buy a crappy Miata with a Subway job and put a dildo on the shift knob. But then it got to the point where it became like a lifestyle thing because they just started making so much money.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids just really like watching that shit for whatever reason. They like watching the stuff they can't do. I mean, Austin had shown us his analytics. I'm assuming Haggard's are pretty similar, and it showed that most of their watchers were like 18 to 24. But for a fact there has to be a bunch.
Because
12,
Austin
13,
brought up a really
watching.
good point that a lot of fucking little faggot kids will say they're 18 so they can watch like fucking breast cancer inspection videos or whatever.
Those are so fucking funny.
It shows tits.
But yeah, that is true. Like a lot of kids they're probably either logged into their parents' account or they lie. I mean, I know I lied when I was a kid.
I didn't. I was
Who
fucking.
didn't?
I was
Why
a
would
Boy
you say
Scout.
you weren't 18?
I would click no and still watch the porn.
No one still watch it.
All right.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and touch on the fucking Cam situation right now.
Ugh.
So fucking Cam is now blonde and a roofer with fucking Roofy the rapist. Now this
Roofy the rapist or rapist the roofy?
Eh.
Roofer. Rapist the roofer.
roofer Dylan. Let's just call him Dylan.
Roofer. Roofy the roofer rapist.
So a lot of people saw this coming.
Dylan.
There was naysayers, of course. And honest to God, when fucking Orion went to Florida for like 2 or 3 weeks, Cam was pretty on the ball, and it was looking like Cam was going to be on the come up and take over Haggard North, you know, and be able to build something on his own. But for fucking whatever reason, he caught the sad and just fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that was Orion goes down south. He has that was when he was working on the 302 SX, right?
Yes.
It was after they crashed. He was working on that for a little bit, and then just all of a sudden disappears. And I think he's been in like 3 videos since then on like official Haggard channels.
Yeah. And every video it's, oh, I'm going to come back, guys. Fire content coming. I'm coming back. Don't worry. And then this faggot like...
And the thing I don't understand about all of this is just how much shit that he's just absolutely throwing away. Like, all right, I get it if he needed a break and whatever, and he went on that fucking cruise and all that shit.
It's called a
but
fucking
he just
sabbatical.
stayed a lazy piece of shit.
Yes. And it's like, Cam, you didn't even fucking graduate high school. You dumb motherfucker. You're not going to do anything in your life except for this. This is your golden ticket to not be a fucking piece of shit.
I mean, Austin said that the Drift Starter Package giveaway got them $550,000.
$550,000. That's...
And
Oh.
Cam got probably very little of that. I mean, it was still Haggard, so I'm assuming he got some of it, right? I'm not sure, though.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it because he was driving that piece of shit. What was it? Impala? And now he's trying to sell it?
He was driving the Durango for a while, and that somehow
and
didn't
that shit
break for
itself.
like months.
Oh my god, Cam pisses me off so much. He's such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, he's an absolute idiot. He's throwing away so much. He could just be on his own channel posting stuff right now. I mean, how many subs does his channel have? He's doing absolutely nothing. He could have an LS drift car, an LS 350 drift car right now. He could have the 302 SX as a drift missile to just practice in and crash and not give a shit about. And instead, he has an Impala he just sold.
Yeah. And then another thing...
And that's literally it.
I think the guy has some kind of fucking deficiency. Like, why... This whole time, he's, like, complaining about not having a car, like, pretty much throughout the whole fucking existence of Haggard. And the fucking stupid red 240 was sitting there the entire fucking time. Like, dude, why don't you drive it?
No, it's the heirloom, man. The family heirloom.
He's not going to build it.
Stock
He's not going to build
240.
it. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they didn't even replace the steering wheel. He could have been driving it. Was it the whole column was fucked? I don't even remember.
It was like they lost the key or something, and Orion went and fucking Orion to the steering column and was like, oh, yeah, Cam, I went to school for this. I know what I'm doing. And, like, destroyed the entire column. And so
Now I remember that. The whole column was fucked.
Yeah, the whole column. Like,
yeah, go to a fucking junkyard. Go get a column.
Yeah, it had AC and everything. It was a good-looking little car. But,
I mean, and all of this would be whatever. Like, oh, wow, Cam's an idiot. But then he posts on Snapchat bitching and moaning and whining and being emo little bitch the whole time. It's like, come on, dude. He didn't work for, like, what, 9 months? He just sat around smoking weed and playing video games?
And he
and
was
then
still...
now he decided... he decided being a roofer was better than trying to actually do something that would get him more money and be way easier.
And still trying to fucking hang on that same excuse of, oh, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what I'm going through. Well, Cam, did you go to a doctor? Have you gone to a doctor to see anything?
Yeah.
No.
Has he seen a therapist?
Did you start?
No, no way.
Yeah. Did you start working out or something to make you feel better? No, I haven't done anything. Well, what are you
He
trying to
smoked
do?
weed and played video
What are you
games.
trying to do to get out of this fucking dark place you're in? Dude, I just got to find myself. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, you're...
All right, so a question for you based off that is, how many hours a day do you think the Haggard guys work?
Oh, pff. Okay, let's say Orion. Orion, right now, 1 day a week, I'd say. 1 day to do something stupid. Back then,
I mean, I'm thinking they're maxing at 4 hours of work a day. Absolute max, and that's including editing.
I mean, making that fucking rubber band tire probably took 12 fucking hours.
All right, fair enough. Those meme videos definitely took long, but they also got like 10 times the views of their normal videos.
Yes.
I mean, what? Those 2 videos they released are now over 3 million views.
I mean, I will. Back then, let's say, back in when they were at the fucking the shit house or whatever, the Haggard house. Cornwall, yeah, or even at the apartment. I'll give them fucking mad props on that, because honestly, filming stuff it's annoying, it's tedious, and then going back and fucking editing shit, and just for me doing my stupid little fucking YouTube fucking videos, it's like, yeah, it fucking sucks. But dude, if you have a fucking whole bunch of dudes with you and hand off the camera, it makes it really easy to get the footage. And on top of that, if that's your full-time fucking job, you have way more motivation to do it. So
yeah, I mean, I don't even know what Chow does. I don't think he edits for them at all. I don't know, like, why don't they have one guy edit? Yeah, he just sits there and is there. Why isn't one guy editing just every day?
What the fuck?
And then the rest of the guys are just doing the videos. I mean,
what was Olaf's
you
story?
and I have some YouTube videos. And
hold on.
Okay.
What was Olaf's story when Orion had the unmint chest pains and like Chow was telling him, "Oh, you Ryan Turk, you better than Ryan Turk." That's all fucking Chow does right there. Oh, Lou fucking nailed that.
You're better than Ryan Turk. I just don't get it though, because so Austin claims that they spend more time brainstorming stupid video ideas than they do actually doing them.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%.
So, do you count that as work, or is that them just sitting there bullshitting?
No, because you'd sit there and bullshit anyway with your friends. Your bullshitting is able to create money.
That's it, and I know we went off, but this all was because we were talking about Cam. I don't know how he could throw that away. That is the easiest fucking job he could ever possibly do.
He can't handle the bants. I mean, that's really, at the end of the day, that's
Peter, what the fuck? Oh my god, Peter.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. He just couldn't handle the hate from people because he didn't do something for a few weeks, and then those weeks turned into months, and then now he's here.
And as much as people fucking shit on the fucking Discord or shit on the fucking subreddit, we are legitimately the fucking probably best fans that pay the most attention to what's going on, and we make the best fucking assumptions. 90% of the time, everything we say comes true. And we hit him with so many fucking crits, like every fucking week, that it's devastating.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes back to the Cornwall house. I mean, when they're saying like, and that's maybe around the time I joined the subreddit.
Yeah, because it was like, oh, why are they cleaning up? Well, they never fucking clean up. They probably got kicked out of the house. And Orion's like, oh no.
Well, I mean, it even started with the Cam winning the lottery bullshit.
Oh god, that was Cam win the lottery. That's just Orion. Goes back to Orion's fucking lies all the time. Cam won the
They've
lottery.
never been transparent about a single thing they've ever done.
No. And you have to, actually, I guess you could say Orion created this fucking monster because it forced everybody to try to read between the lines and figure out what's actually going on. Because you can't take anything he says at face value. Anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the problem now is for what, a year now? Or more than a year now, he's been claiming multiple times in videos that he's going legit now. They're not doing hack shit anymore.
Yeah.
And it kind of looked like he was trying to do that. He stopped posting on the Haggard channel. He started doing the Life OD bullshit. He starts actually drifting like on a regular basis with an actual drift car.
And then
But he's still doing hack shit.
Because I can think of 2 times at least where he's like saying, "Oh, I'm going legit. One of them I can't prove anymore because Orion took the video down, but it was when they were coming back from the Little Me Out of That Could tour, and they were talking about giving. No. It was their first tour before they gave away, and they were announcing the giveaway because Dylan was in the back, and he comes down. And he's like, "Oh yeah, guys, it's cool. I know it's my car, but we're giving it away, and I'm gonna get another car to drift. I'm gonna get an SC300 or whatever." And Orion said, "Oh, we're tired of being these hack kids. We want to be more legit, this and that." And then he made that fucking Instagram post when he and Caleb did that fucking drift demo or whatever at that circle track. And he's like, "Oh, I'm going legit now. The Haggard days have been good, but it's time to grow out of that or some shit." And he's back.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a few weeks ago, wasn't that?
It was like back in November, I think. November, December when they did that.
No, didn't he post it? He posted on like Instagram like maybe a month ago about, "Oh, tonight it just felt so different. The Haggard days were fun, but I'm over it. I'm legit now."
Yeah,
and then,
I'm going legit. Like,
and then the duct tape tire, the rubber band tire, and the PVC
stupid
exhaust
PVC exhaust. It's like, it's fucking just worthless garbage that he's putting out. And I don't know. He's got to know that he's fucking self-aware. Yeah, and Nimbus, that's right. That's what makes more money. He's juicing YouTube for it.
No, that's it. I mean, he 100% is. Everyone in the world knows a PVC exhaust is not going to work, but it would work for like 5 minutes and sound like a straight pipe, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's a plastic
you know that
tube.
Without doing it. And then the wheel videos, like people have been doing those or tire videos for a while now. There's a channel in Europe or whatever that's been doing it for a while.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see
took
him get
that
a fucking,
idea.
He's gonna get a fucking a hydraulic press now and start crushing shit.
I mean, the thing you have to think about though is that these meme videos, that's a week's worth of views in one video.
Yeah, completely. And
so
that PVC pipe one, that was the easiest thing.
Yeah,
that didn't take any effort.
It's legitimately get some rubber bands, get some duct tape. I know doing those probably took long, but all right, say you put in a full day's work. Say you put in 12 hours of work. They spent maybe an hour editing the video, uploaded it, and then they got over a week's worth of views, which is more pay than most people make anyway.
And he also made $550,000 from a fucking giveaway of a piece of shit van and a gay-ass Genesis.
I honestly can't believe that number. Well, I mean, I can. I tried to do the math when it kind of first came out. I was trying to think of how many subs he had and what percentage of people would buy it at what dollar price to get. I got like 100K when I estimated it, which I still thought was absurd.
I kind of thought that was the estimate too, 100,000, but god damn. Like this dude fucking hacked
I know
the
that
system.
it was publicized in like wasn't it publicized by like some drift Instagram or something like that?
No, I don't know if actually, but I know they sponsored it, like Haggard Racing or whatever. Like made it an ad on Instagram, and I know they did it on Facebook.
Yeah, Nekia, you are lagging a little bit.
Oh shit.
Can you go into your settings and lower your
Mic sensitivity?
what's it called, the gate or something?
How about now? Is that better?
You're gonna have to keep talking. I mean, it just kind of like the beginning of your sentences are sometimes cut out.
Okay.
550K average, $50 a person. That's 11,000 people.
Ye-
Well, that's assuming that 100% of that goes to them.
Yeah, they're probably taking it. He's probably taking back 50% of it.
Yeah, I mean, let's be conservative. They get half of it, so 22,000 people bought into it.
Yeah, and I can believe that there are 22,000 little faggots out there.
I mean, what at the time Haggard was 600,000 subs,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So that's 600 divided by 22. I mean, that's 27% of their subs. That's pretty high. All right, whatever, 550, 500. But it was, there were definitely people who weren't subbed that were buying into this. They said, "Oh, $50 and I could win a drift starter pack." Wow.
And I can support this dude that I fucking love and I want to suck his dick. And he can do no wrong in my eyes.
You don't think Our Guy 2.0, you don't think a single person said that? Like there are literally scams that just get old people to spend money because they're gullible and stupid. You can do the same exact thing with kids. How about this? How many of those purchases do you think were kids buying it with their stolen parents' credit cards?
Yeah, or begging their mom to get it.
I mean, it has to be an appreciable percentage. Not that many. It has to be some amount.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about Damian here.
Okay.
I don't like Damian. He's a fucking faggot. And he's a bitch. That's all I got to say.
He's a faggot and a bitch.
And
That's
a
all
bitch.
you're saying?
Yeah. Now, well, the thing about Damian is that dude, he started out okay. But it's like his head got really fucking big really quick, and he turned into to come up Orion. You know what I mean? Like when Orion was on the come up and he was like, "Oh, fuck all y'all, fuck the haters, this and that." And he became like a real dickhead to the audience. That's where Damian is right now.
Yeah.
And honestly, he's worthless. His fucking car's gay. He can't even fucking drift. And where does he go from
No,
here?
he can't drift worth a shit. No, you're right though. Like his ego, he did the Orion thing. His ego got so big that he's like, "Oh, I don't." Every single person that comments is basically a hater to him unless they praise him.
Yeah, you
So
have to suck his
even if
dick.
they're giving constructive criticism or something that actually could help him because they're being nice and not being a dick to him, he's like, "Oh, go fuck you guys." But then
Yeah.
the truck doesn't work, and then he begs diesel mechanics to come help him and bullshit like that.
If you guys know what this is, please help me. And then he next video, suck a dick.
And then the fucking accents.
His accents are fucking terrible.
The accents are maybe the worst part. Like I can deal with a big ego, but the accents are just like, they're not funny. He is not funny. He is an unfunny human being.
And he thinks that he's like fucking legend or something. Like, "Oh, dude, I make these fucking super good accents and everyone loves them." But he just sounds like a fucking.
And he's a midget. How tall is he actually?
He's like, I think his ID had him like at 5'7" or something like that. Maybe 5'8".
It's not 6'3".
Yeah, he's not 6'3".
I think it was like 5'6" or 5'7".
And Callie is getting fucking fed up with it because he always acts like a fucking faggot. And
Yeah, I mean, she
don't
was
think-
definitely just in the videos to be in it.
but she doesn't seem like a fucking insta whore though that just wants exposure or whatever and wants people to like suck her dick. So
I think she was in on it because she was just being a nice girlfriend.
she wants to
honestly.
support. Yeah, she wanted to support.
I
her
think
boyfriend.
she's just a nice person, and she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend has this channel, whatever," and that was basically it.
But honestly, she's getting.
I don't think she wants Instagram views. I don't think she wants any of that. I think she was just being nice.
but
And then she
she's-
got unsolicited dick pics. That's a good point.
She's getting She's getting tired of it though, and you can tell she's getting tired of it. Like
Oh
whenever,
yeah, no, she definitely.
whenever fucking Damian was bitching about trash or something, and it was kind of like he's throwing shade at Cam, sort of thing, and
I think he was throwing shade at the intern too, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah, and she's like, she does like the fucking director's, cut thing or whatever, like saying like, okay, stop, that's kind of done. So obviously she does that to him a lot, and you can tell that his attitude or the way he acts towards either Cam or the viewers, she gets annoyed by it. So she can even see it.
Yeah, I mean, like you do have to think that these guys do have a lot of ridicule going towards them. Some of it deserving, another amount of it kind of way too much in my opinion. But whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have to imagine that he bitches about it all the time. Oh, look at this guy on the internet who said this shit about me, and
Yeah.
she's just like, yeah, you told me about 3 guys yesterday, and I don't give a fuck.
Look at this life I chose for myself.
Yeah, and he chose to be an asshole about it. I mean, there are YouTubers out there that almost everybody who watches loves them, and they don't like them at all. Like,
Fuck off, grammar.
in a podcast that's literally just slammed.
Where it's this is fucking mature discussion, and if you can't handle mature discussion, just go back to the subreddit. Go back to Haggard Racing.
Haggard Racing. Yeah, go to the Haggard Racing subreddit.
All right.
When you go to sleep, you will think about this podcast and why the fuck you did it. I don't know. I just did it because Nekier wanted to do it.
Yeah, and it's fun. I want to talk to my friends about this shit.
All right. We've been on Haggard for about almost 30 minutes now. Do you maybe want to like kind of start wrapping it up and talk about some other non-Haggard related stuff?
Well, let's talk about fucking Austin's shit real quick.
Okay, we can go to the Austin stuff for sure.
So if you guys aren't aware, like I guess this fucking thought broke up with Austin or something and made a post in the subreddit
You're
about
cutting
it.
out a bit there, man.
So
You're cutting out.
hey, sorry, hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Try and like speak up. I don't know if it's your gate acting up or not.
Okay, let me see.
Or
Okay,
like put it
anyway,
to, like push to talk or something.
long story short with this fucking Austin shit, because I don't want to give this guy really any fucking airtime, but this dude he's just in my eyes, it was just like a publicity stunt to try to get drama, because he's thinking in his mind, oh, the subreddit likes drama. I'll create some fucking dumbass drama that will get people talking. And he just seems like he's fucking desperate for fucking relevancy, trying to get people to watch his fucking videos, and trying to do anything to fucking stay in the spotlight or stay relevant, So
I mean, I honestly disagree, because if you do look at his channel, his like sub to view ratio is actually really good. You look at other channels, like I brought up the example before on the Discord, like Braden Carlson. I don't know if you've ever watched those idiots.
Yeah, I've watched that guy. I used to like watching him, but
I used to like them too.
He became like, I don't know, like a really weird like Haggard dick rider.
Yeah, definitely. Like he hard pushed Haggard Garage memes because he
was trying to ride the
popularity out
coattails.
of it.
Yeah, he was trying to ride the
Yeah.
coattails.
And so he has like 3 times the subs of Austin, but his videos get less views.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a publicity stunt. I think it was shit just happened and it was a coincidence and funny to be here. And then we just love drama, so might as well feed into it.
yeah,
I mean,
he's still a
if
faggot,
people are
though.
talking about you, you're gonna want to be there.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, like when the Netgear 57 drama kicks off, that you roofied Dylan on the roof. You don't want us talking about that?
Yeah, let's. No.
Okay, so we've got a good amount of Haggard stuff talked about. I know you want to talk about cars in general and maybe some other stuff. So why don't you pick something there and we'll go.
Okay.
Boosted. I mean,
let me go.
I like Boosted, but
Boosted boys, but I don't know, man. Like I like Boosted Boys, but then at the same time, it's like I can't get into it the way I got into Haggard, where I'm like waiting for the fucking video to drop so I can watch it.
Yeah, I think Boosted, like, they make great stuff and their content is good, but it's not as compelling.
And maybe a lot of it has to do with you can't really shit on him that much because the shit he puts together is honestly really good.
Yeah, I mean, they just make stuff that's awesome. Bees for Build, I don't really watch. Cletus, I've watched a few videos of, and I don't really like how hard he goes with America.
Yeah, like
I mean, the
this is
Dale truck, the
all
Dale truck's
Eagles.
fucking awesome. I love that. But
And Bees for
after
Build,
that, I'm kind of over it.
Bees for Build for me, like I don't know, I started watching him like really, really, really early on, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and I was watching it, but I don't know, I just kind of fell out of watching him because not that he was a bad guy or did dumb things, but I guess it just got boring for me.
I mean, yeah,
The last
I
thing
think
I
that's a
saw-
lot of.
The last thing I saw was the Lotus build, and after that, like I don't know what the fuck he's doing now.
Oh yeah, you did do the Lotus build. Yeah, I think that's a lot of automotive YouTubers. There was a period a couple years back where like a lot of them took off,
Yeah, it was
and
on the blow.
many
they're
of them
blowing
are
up.
still popular and relevant now. What was that?
No, I was just saying like automotive was blowing up.
Yeah, yeah. So there was, a lot of them are still relevant and popular now. They might not be growing to the same extent, but there's a lot of those guys. I feel like they just kind of dipped off and didn't do anything interesting. Like, shit, who's the guy who had the Lamborghini Miata? What's his
Oh.
name?
I don't know how to say it, but I just always call him Tyler Flacco.
Oh, Tyler Fial. I mean, I subbed to him. I watched a good amount of his videos, and then it just kind of, he put Bondo on his Bozo Cressida for like the millionth time, and I was just sick of
Let me talk about that. I hate that
Grammar.
fucking-
I don't think it's because I'm tired of auto content. I still watch every single Rudnick video.
I hate fucking that Miata is a piece of fucking shit, and it ruined fucking cars for a long time because then everyone's like, oh, I'm doing a no fucks given fucking Miata. I'm doing a no fucks given 240. Well, guess what?
Yeah,
faggot?
the no fucks given like trend was actually
That
really
was
annoying.
fucking terrible. Hey, rate my
It started
no fucks.
with that RX-7,
Yeah.
then the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Who was
Tyler-
that? Who was that?
he
Corbin
made that.
Goodwin, that kid.
Oh, I thought Tyler made that RX-7 too. But anyway,
The
fuck, dude.
RX-7 was like okay.
It's like, who if you say no fucks given, and then you post it on the internet and want people to look at it, guess what, faggot? You give a fuck.
You give a couple.
Yeah, at least one. And fucking
Oh, I think Netgear's mic died again.
hey,
Uh-oh. Solo podcast.
no, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Your Wi-Fi's like Garbo, man.
Yeah, dude, there's a fucking like internet outage, and I'm doing this off my fucking phone as a mobile hotspot. So I didn't want to.
Oh, is your internet still out? That
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah. And I didn't want to.
Alright.
Postpone it, So well,
All right, so we've talked about internet or YouTube car vloggers and people. So let's just get to like cars themselves.
okay. All right. Let me go to my list here that we brainstormed a couple weeks ago on the Discord. And all right, what's your best
First
fast?
car.
Okay. Well, hold on.
My
Best-
first car was a 2006 Toyota 4Runner.
My first car was a 1989 Ford Bronco 2 4-wheel drive 5-speed.
Oof, good.
And yeah, it was a cool car. I loved it. I ended up fucking a chick ran a stop sign and I fucking T-boned her. And
Yeah,
and
those are cool.
I think I killed a baby, but
Oh,
the paramedic told me no. But I think he was just trying to make me not feel bad. But she ran the stop sign.
interesting. F.
All right, Twiggy. What's in your opinion, best Fast and the Furious movie?
I don't know what you just said, man.
Oh, best Fast and the Furious.
Best Fast and the Furious? Are you asking me the best movie or the best Fast and the Furious movie?
What? Fast and the Furious movie? You what?
Okay, because so I would say the best Fast and the Furious movie is it's probably 1 or 2.
Okay.
The best
Okay. All
the
right.
best well, that's the best movie out of all of them. The best Fast and the Furious is Tokyo Drift because it's the only one that's like actual street racing
What
for
the
street
fuck are
racing
you
sake.
talking about, dude?
Because the other ones are just stupid fucking heist bullshit, or they're DVD players or whatever. I know the first one's like the most about racing,
Of
but
all
like
of all 8 of
Tokyo
them.
Drift is street racing.
When I say the best Fast and the Furious movie, I'm talking about all of them.
But you see, there's the best Fast and the Furious movie, and there's the best movie that's in the Fast and Furious franchise.
It's the same fucking thing.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No. You sound like an idiot.
One of them is the best movie, and one of them is the most Fast and Furious. If
Oh
you're
my
catching
God.
my drift.
No. All together.
All right, whatever. 1.
Okay.
It's 1.
I like 2. A lot of people are
2.
gonna say
I'll
3,
take 2.
But the thing about 2
No,
is
It's 1 or 2.
you didn't have to go through all the character development of 2. You know, so it was all just stupid action, like stupid street racing. Part 3, I liked it, but it was way too like. At that point, drifting was like an all-time fucking high in America, and they were just trying to cash in on the fad. And it was, I don't know, it was just too over the top with stupid shit. Like, why the fuck is this
Yeah,
old
I don't
ass
think
dude in high school, like old as fuck with like chest hair and shit? Who cast
Yeah.
that?
I don't think I saw I don't think I've seen a complete Fast and the Furious movie after Tokyo Drift, to be completely honest.
Oh wow. And you know what? In fucking Tokyo Drift, why the fuck didn't they use the S15?
Didn't they what you cut out there, bud?
Why didn't they drive the S15?
I don't know. Relatable to American audiences? I mean, they had like R34s and shit.
They could have bought anything. No, but look, okay, they wrecked it. But it was like just, it was fucking superficial body damage. Who gives a fuck about that?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a complete Fast and the Furious movie since Tokyo Drift. So that's about as long ago as I've really watched them.
Okay, all right, let's go to the next topic here. What is the best deal you ever got on a car? Or anything
Best
car
deal
related.
on a car? If I'm not counting my scooters, definitely my GTI, because it was like 3 or 4 years old at the time. It only had like 22,000 miles on it, and I got it fully loaded Autobahn with sunroof navigation. I got it for 22 grand.
You got fucking ripped
I just
off.
think that's like a really good deal. I mean, it's not a cheap price, don't get me wrong, but it was like a good deal for what it was.
I forgot you were a fucking VW fag.
I am a VW fag,
Dude,
but
oh.
I also got 2 scooters for $100, so that's kind of cool.
I was working in San Antonio at the time, and you know, like any guy that likes cars, I check Craigslist every day, and there was a fucking ad. It was like, oh, we're parting out a Subaru, and I looked at the picture and I was like, oh fuck, it was a 2000 2.5 RS coupe, and it was a junkyard, and I called him and I was like, hey, you know, what's up with that car? Like, oh yeah, we're about to take it apart. And I was like, well, I'll buy it, dude. Let me go over there and look at it. So I immediately drove to this fucking junkyard, and they had taken like the headlights off, and they were getting ready to fucking strip this thing, and I ended up picking it up for fucking $700.
You said it was a 22B?
No, 2.5 RS.
Oh, it was a 2.5 RS. You cut out. I was like, there's no way it was actually a 22B.
and I put
Jesus Christ.
I swapped the motor. It had a fucking spun bearing. I put another EJ25 in it, and I drove that thing for like fucking 5 years, and I bought it for $700. And
That's a pretty good deal.
and the
What's
AC
your
worked.
what's your worst automotive deal?
I bought a 1980 Datsun 510 wagon that I thought
That's
was
pretty
like
cool.
I thought it was fucking pretty cool too.
That's pretty cool.
And but I never fucking got it running, and I had to abort the build, and it cost, oh man, I didn't lose that much money on it. I probably lost about $1,000.
Yeah.
I couldn't
So
get
so
I couldn't get the fucking fuel tank. It was like the pickup was clogged, and it was really bad. A dude ended up like
that
he saw it in
sucked.
my yard and he bought it, and then like a few months later I saw it driving on the street and I was sad as fuck.
So my worst deal was I bought, I don't even remember the year now. I think it was a 91 Miata, and I will admit I did buy it because Rudnick looked like he was having a lot of fun in a Miata.
Oh, you're
And I
oh
was
you
just like, whatever, they're dirt
fucking
fucking cheap. I
fanboy.
don't care.
Fucking
I don't
fanboy.
care. They're so cheap. They're rear-wheel drive, drop-top convertible life. Don't care, right? I bought it for $1,500. Thing was a piece, and I thought I could fix it up. I thought like, oh yeah, it has fucking lifter tick, whatever. They all have lifter tick, and then shit just gets worse. And the fucking, it was a short nose crank, and that was what was busted. The
Oh,
crank was
that's what
fucked.
fucked you.
So
him.
I
Got
sold
him.
it for $600, and it took me a while to sell it.
And how much
I
how much did you put into it?
I probably didn't put too much into it. I probably put $300-400 into it, just doing random shit. No, maybe not even that much. It was maybe $200-300.
Okay, so I mean you
And,
probably lost about 1,000 also.
Yeah, and I was like looking for motors. I was just gonna engine swap it. I was just gonna get a new motor, swap it. I knew I could do it. I had buddies that have done it before.
Did you put an eBay
And
list?
there was this guy who had a motor listed on Craigslist, and it was a 1.6 long nose or whatever, and he had it listed for $50. I'm like, I don't even care how shitty this thing is. If it runs, it's better than the one I have. Never answered a phone call, never answered an email, never answered anything. So once that happened, I'm like, fuck this. I don't care. Not worth it. I'm just selling it. I don't care how much I lose. I just wanted it gone.
So
I almost gave it to my friend. I just didn't want it.
it was a quick release build.
It was, yeah, that's what it was. It was a quick release build. I just simply did not want it anymore. It was an absolute piece.
Fucking Craigslist, dude. Oh my god.
So yeah, but then I bought 2 fucking mopeds for $100.
Yeah.
I got them running off of a battery. That's all I've done so far.
I think I got my
Pretty good
4Runner
deal.
for a pretty good deal. It had like 90,000 miles. It's a 1990, and I think I paid like 2,500 for it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
and
That's pretty good for like a
it's
old
really
Toyota.
nice. It's really fucking nice.
4Runners are nice. I mean, that was my first car. It was a 2006, so a lot newer, but I never did anything to it. I changed the oil.
All right, let's see.
Oh god, we're losing neck gear again.
1320. You ever watch
What's
any
1320?
you ever watch any 1320 shit?
Oh, 1320, whatever their channel. Not really, honestly.
How the fuck you not watch it, dude?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't really watch 1320 much. I'm being called an autist for not watching
Yeah.
1320.
1320, I think it's the fucking purest fucking automotive content you can get because it's what everybody wants to do. It's fucking straight up fucking street racing, and it's sick as fuck. But
I mean, I've seen some 1320 stuff. I just have never like subbed and watched religiously.
yeah, it's just it's sad that in this day and age you really can't do that shit anymore, especially on the fucking street, because it's
Oh yeah, I mean, you were probably here the other day when we were talking about Smokey Nagata and his V12 Supra, and then
Yeah, and he would
all
do
the like
burnouts on the
midnight
Wangan and
club
shit.
guys in Japan, and and the Wangan. I mean, that shit was just so cool, but you can't do that today.
no, you can't
just
do it
can't.
today. No.
You straight up cannot do that.
And it was the same
and
reason-
It's insanity.
The fucking what's it called? The Cannonball Run stopped. They did it for a few years back when you could get away with it, but even then it got too fucking hyped, I guess, and people were on the lookout for him. And if you guys haven't read about or read anything or heard about the Cannonball Run, that's probably a great topic. You should fucking check.
Yeah,
it out.
was it Cannonball or I always get Cannonball and Gumball confused because I'm an idiot.
Gumball's derivative of Cannonball. Cannonball was the first.
Cannonball was the one on the Nürburgring with like the big crashes and shit.
No, bitch, that's Le Mans. No. Cannonball was a New York to LA, cross country race on public roads, and it was like an illegal race.
No, I'm thinking of I think I am thinking of the Gumball Rally when they did it in Europe and it was on the Autobahn. I said the Nürburgring. I said the wrong fucking thing because I'm an idiot.
Gumball. See, the Gumball is like a.
I know it's not the same thing.
Yeah, but it's like it's a derivative of it. That's they're hearkening back to the Cannonball with shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's
the Cannonball. I mean, yeah. What's the guy who broke the record not too long ago? New York to LA, right?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I was in like a Mercedes something or other, and they had
actually,
dual
I did see that.
fuel tanks.
Yeah.
I think he had like 80 gallons of fuel or something. Yeah, averaging over 100 miles an hour.
Jesus.
Just absolutely crazy.
I did another rally or whatever derivative called the Dust Ball Rally. I've done 2 of them. And like honestly, when I'm like driving around regular day to day, I don't like to speed because I don't like to get a ticket. But on that fucking rally, dude, like you just do not give a flying fuck. Like you're hauling ass. It's like a herd mentality.
Oh, definitely. You got other guys. Somebody does a pull on you. Ha ha ha. You pull back, whatever. But then the whole trip is just pulling at 120.
Yeah, I remember the first time a guy pulled on me, and then I started pulling on him. And dude, next thing you know, we're pulling on each other. Oh fuck! It was lit.
So right. because I'm a lemons loser, there is the lemons rally, which I really want to fucking do.
I saw YouTube videos of it. Yeah,
actually,
that looks fun.
More than that is I think it's called the Gambler 500.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, yeah. Some of my buddies do the Gambler, because a lot of my buddies have like a ton of money, and like I have to save up for like a year to do one dust ball. But these dudes go on like every fucking rally. And yeah, the Gambler's fucking sick. The fucking what's the other one?
The Gambler looks like a riot. The Lemons rallies look like a riot. I'm definitely going to do a Lemons rally one day with my buddy. We just haven't really figured out when and where, because there aren't really many close to me. The closest one starts in Moscow, Pennsylvania, I think.
I'd like to do it too, because I like the idea of doing it in a cheap, shitty car. It just seems more fun to me.
I mean that's the best part. You just find the funniest, stupidest car. Mufasa said 24-hour of lemon.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I mean I race lemons.
If you haven't heard, Twiggy has a bus, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard.
Known.
Twiggy has a bus, and Damian is getting a wall. Brand new fucking news. You heard it here first.
Damian's getting a wall. Have you heard about this? Did you know my Mustang is mid-engined? Did you know that, Netgear?
Fuck. I was going to talk about something. Let me scroll up and remind myself what it was. 24-hour lemon. Oh, that's what it is.
Magic Spool Miata. I love that image.
Fucking Roadkill. You watch Roadkill?
I haven't watched them since they ditched YouTube, but yes.
Yeah, and same with me. It was like fantastic fucking content, and then and then your people got a hold of it. That's really what happened.
So, the thing I have with Roadkill and Motor Trend On Demand is that Motor Trend On Demand is an absolute bargain for how much content you get and the price that it is. It actually is a really good deal. But their website sucks ass and their player sucks ass, and you can't stream it to like almost any devices, and it just sucks.
And they just do what you used to do. Like these dudes are like always trying to like do this fucking nuts and crazy thing that costs a lot of money. Like, dude, just do it like the first episode and throw a fucking dart at the map and say, let's try to buy a car and drive it back for $3,000, $4,000. Like, what's so hard about doing that?
I know that you can watch it on Amazon Video, guys, but you do have to pay more than Amazon Prime. So you first need Prime, and then you have to pay for it. So it actually is cheaper to just have Motor Trend on demand.
Yeah, listen to Twiggy. He's great with money, if you know what I mean.
It's cheaper by about like $8 a month or whatever it is. I mean, yeah, I love Roadkill. I love a lot of their cars. Probably most of their videos I really, really enjoy, and I rewatch them all the time too.
Yeah, you can rewatch that shit easy. Those two guys had great chemistry, and fuck, it was just so fun.
Okay,
to watch.
find best car under 500 on your local Craigslist. I'm gonna spend 4 seconds on this.
Okay. I already have a Craigslist tab open, obviously, because I'm a true car guy.
I'm gonna do the trick move where you set your minimum price to like 25, so you don't get the fucks who list it for like $5 for a $5,000 car.
Okay, for sale.
Oh boy. There's not a lot good. Chevy Malibu, Chevy Prism, Buick LeSabre, automatic Corolla LE. Needs engine. That doesn't count.
Oh, let's see what this is. 500 cash only. It's a.
Oh, here we go.
Montero Sport. That's not bad.
All right, I found it. I found the best car on Craigslist for $500 in my area. 2002 Honda Odyssey for $500. You know for a fact that transmission is blown.
It's fucked.
So you walk in there with $200, take it away, and then use that engine in something else.
Fuck.
Like my race car.
Okay, 1994 Nissan Sentra. One owner.
Okay.
One owner.
I like that.
Original paint, clean title, interior good condition, automatic transmission, not ruining. $275.
Wow. This guy is selling a 05 Honda Accord EXL for $500. It's an automatic. It's black. This is one of these like prototypical amazing Craigslist ads. There's one picture which clearly only shows the good side of the car because the other side definitely got sideswiped. And yeah, selling a very nice 2005 Honda Accord. One of the few available like this one.
Is it a wagon?
I love Craigslist.
What the fuck is this?
All right, I closed Craigslist. I'm done.
Okay,
with that.
yeah. That's not good content. That's not good content.
No.
Okay, what is the best ramen noodle flavor?
The best what flavor?
Of ramen.
Of ramen?
Yeah.
I like spicy chicken the best.
What? Blue fucking Oriental, dude. That's the best one, hands down. If you like anything else, you're a fucking faggot.
I don't know. Spicy chicken's fire, man.
No. Only blue Oriental, and that's it.
Why are you tagging me for a Chevy Sport van? That's pretty tight,
cool.
though.
That's pretty cool, actually. It's in Seattle. Maybe fucking Orion.
There was I don't know if I shared it. There was somebody like, I don't know if it was Facebook Marketplace or something. It was shared on one of the Lemons groups. It was someone was selling like a, I think it was a Chevy, but it might have been a Dodge van that was like, some coach building company made it wider because it was supposed to hold like a bunch of people for an airport or something like that. So it has a split windshield and it's like ridiculously wide. It was super cool.
The double wide van.
Yeah, it was a double wide van. It was awesome. Best car recommendations for car under 5K, 10K, and 15K. I'm going to have to go with a GTI, and a GTI.
Honda Civic.
Honestly, a Civic, yeah.
I mean, Civic for all of them. It depends on what you want to do with it.
Yeah, you can. That's a stupid question because it depends what you want to do with it. If you just want like a nice daily, I mean, 15K, that'll buy you like a really really nice Accord or
No, fuck that,
Mazda
dude.
3 or
Fuck
something like that.
15K, that'll get you an LS430.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it depends how new you want the car too. 2K for a drift car, fucking Miata, I guess.
Just get a fucking 240, bro. Oh god.
All right, what do you got? We said we were gonna do about an hour. We have 5 minutes. I don't know if you want to keep going. So if you have some more topics,
whenever you're fucking good to go, like this is kind of fun. So
this is pretty fun. Oh, plug our shit. So
okay,
so
let me go
Netgear, I will plug myself. I have the Dead Horse Beaters Facebook page. You just type in Dead Horse Beaters in Facebook and you'll find it. And then I also have the YouTube channel where I post my garbage videos. There'll be more bus content, more Mustang content, more scooter content, and just general autism, really. So if you want to see those, go to both of those. Netgear, I know you have a channel.
Yeah, I have a channel. I'm going to put it in the Discord right now. It's called The House of Rising Sun. If you guys want to check that out. It's me wasting my precious time on money on my hobby. So you don't have to.
That's what we all do, though. I mean, you can even say watching these stupid fucking car videos, that's wasting your time on the hobby. You like cars that much, you just watch idiots online work on them.
Yeah, but that doesn't cost you money. That's why everyone fucking does it. It sucks having to spend money.
Oh, definitely. I hate spending money so much.
If you guys haven't been following my progress here, I started replacing my coil pack cover on my Silvia about, I don't know, 3 months ago.
6 years ago.
I'm at part 7 right now. I'm hoping to get that thing fucking up and running again. I don't know, maybe next couple weeks. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned for that.
All right, enough plugging. What was your next topic?
Let's see. Let me pull up my brainstorming. We've kind of hit on everything that I wrote down. But actually, I just thought of something that I do want to talk about. Fans of Haggard and people that bought into the meme, like my buddy Twig here that bought a Miata because Orion told him to. But if you guys haven't fucking seen this dude called CT Boys with a Z.
Oh, CT Boys Racing Co. He's the fucking kid that bought the OG Miata. And that dude is like, when I think of a fucking Haggard fan, that's the kid I fucking envision in my mind. Like oh my god, autoplay on his channel just raped my ears.
He fucking
working on the OG Miata 2 days ago, 126 views, and the thumbnail, it's just holy shit.
And his intro, like half of the intro is walking around fucking the intern kid's car.
Oh god, that channel's great. I mean, like they have 719 subscribers. Their average video gets about 50 views, maybe less.
My videos get about 50 views, and I have like 1 subscriber.
Yeah, I think we both have like 50 something subscribers, and we both get about 50 something views a video. And this guy has 14 times what we have in subs. Yeah, all from the sub.
Yeah, all from the
50,
sub, exactly.
The 50 whatever views that I get are like, 20 people from the sub, and the rest are me rewatching it.
But let me tell you this, fucking premature quick releaser. It's completely for the sub. This podcast, it's completely for the sub. Because
he's saying from the sub, but we're twisting it. This is for the sub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's for the sub. Because it's and I'll tell you this, even if I know I will not blow up, but even if I do, I'll never monetize my channel because I'm a fucking big boy and I can pay for my own shit. So
I mean, you do say that, but like Austin
bullshit.
gets like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it because I'm not a fucking little bitch. I can pay for my own shit. I'm not a fucking faggot.
I mean, I definitely self because I do record footage of not just myself, and I think it should go towards that. If I get any amount of money, the first amount of money is going to go towards paying for the race fees. I mean, if it does take off and we can actually go to a shit ton of races, that would be awesome. And if all of the monetization just goes to paying for racing, I wouldn't care. I'd be all for that.
But then you're gonna break up.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, right? Your kid in the background, bud?
Yeah, he was like fucking banging on the door.
No, it wasn't the cops knocking. It was your kid knocking. That's just
Daddy,
great.
Daddy.
Are they okay?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he just watched a video of some guy using PVC as an exhaust. He's just so disturbed by it.
Daddy, let's put PVC on your car.
Shut up, faggot. All right, so I guess you're kind of out of topics. I'll bring up like one or two. What's your favorite engine?
My favorite engine. It's probably a. I'd have to say the small block Chevy because it's simple. It's pretty fucking. It makes good
I
power.
have no idea what you said, man. You cut out hard.
The small block Chevy.
Okay. Chevy, small block Chevy. I mean, yeah, they're in a bazillion things. You can make decent power pretty cheap. Yeah, I guess if we stick to like road engines only, I probably would go with like a 20B rotary.
Well, what the fuck? You want an airplane engine too?
Yes.
A fucking Lycoming fucking 540.
I'd probably go with 20B triple rotor rotary. I do love 1Js. I don't know what the name of the engine is in the Lexus LFA, the V10. I don't know what it's called. I love that engine.
It's called the GAY.
The GAY.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll pick a diesel option. Probably Cummins.
Cummins, yeah,
diesel.
Cummins easily. You know what they say? I'd rather be coming than stroking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about Dodges is that they'll run like shit longer than others will run at all. I do love the J35. I mean, I feel like the J35 is kind of like I don't want to say it's the modern 2J because it's not turbo from factory and it definitely can't handle that much power, but it's kind of like a 6-cylinder LS in that there's a billion of them. They're reliable. They make decent power. You can make 300 power stock on a J35 A4. You could throw a supercharger on them and make 350 pretty easily. Guys have made 1,000 horsepower on turbo setups, and they're dirt cheap.
Okay.
I like them. They're just not my favorite.
What's money's no object, dream car build?
Money's no object. Dream car build. I wanna say probably a 20B FD3S RX-7. I fucking love FDs. They're just so amazing.
I would do.
I think they're the best looking car ever made.
Oh yeah, it's a gorgeous car. Fucking beautiful, aged very very well. I mean, there's not a lot of cars.
Yeah. I think they're the best looking car ever made. It doesn't even look like it was designed in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
You could sell it today.
Yeah, you could easily sell it today, and people will be like, oh, look how modern this is.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They look like, honest to God, though, they kind of look like C5 Corvettes, but better.
Yeah, they do have that connection to C5s. They're a little bit smaller. They're stupid light. I think the rear looks so much better on an FD too.
Yeah. I would
FD, NSX, or Supra. FD.
Bitch, you skipped me. I would build
ass or tits.
I would build an R34 easily. R34 GTR. I think that
Ooh.
is that's gonna be the fucking the King Dick car in the future. That's gonna be the fucking the Superbird, the fucking Charger Daytona going to fucking Barrett Jackson.
I think when you think about so like when you think about the Japanese Halo cars, you have like the FD, the Supra, the GTR, the 3000 GT. Isn't there like the GTO or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if you really want to count the NSX because it was so much. It was a bit more expensive when it was new, I believe.
The fucking Subaru SVX.
Subaru SVX, Evo 5. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great cars of that time from Japan, and I think the biggest like swing your dick down on the table of those all, it has to be the R34.
Yeah, that's King Dick. I'm here to fuck bitches and get money. It's the fucking R34.
Yeah, it's the big dick car. It's not the one I'd want. I'd rather have an FD, but R34s are awesome.
Only guys know what the R34 is. Nimbus?
R34s look expensive.
Do you care what thoughts think? fucking ban this guy.
Can we ban him?
Start saving
2023.
Yeah, but see the thing is, like even now they're fucking unobtainium. You can't.
What is Supra? Twin turbo Supras are like over 60 grand now.
Yeah.
Good
like
FDs are like 40. A R34 in 2023.
It's gonna be like 100,000.
That has to be.
It's gonna be $100,000.
Has to be 100,000.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being much less.
I could
250? Are you crazy?
maybe for like a near spec. But
yeah, for like the top ones.
Yeah.
They're 100K in Japan now. Are they? I don't know.
Yeah, because people are buying them and they're buying them and putting them in storage, waiting to sell to
in
stupid
Canada,
fucking Americans.
they're legal there. 250. I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge Nissan guy. I've made that pretty clear. I don't really care for Nissans. I do like GTRs though.
Yeah, dude. Like not everyone is into chicks, so I mean, I get it.
All
You
right,
like VW.
So I do like VWs, but I do have a bit of a reasoning behind liking VW that I feel like you know all the times that Orion has said that his car broke necks or whatever, and everyone turning to look at it when he completely didn't, like it was a lie.
Yeah, it was all in his head. Delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, all of the times he said that, I feel like a stock ass classic Beetle would turn more heads than any car he's owned. Because people love them. You just see one, you look at it.
I think it's because you remember Christmas as the best times in your childhood. So when you see that Christmas tree lit up on your dash, it brings you back to that time and it makes you happy.
The Volkswagen Christmas tree dash.
Yeah. And it's fine, dude. I get it. I get it. I you know, we're all about nostalgia, so that's cool.
Hey, I've only had my water pump break once.
Nissans have always, I guess, my first fucking tuner car, and if you want to touch on that, your first fucking car that kind of got you doing the thing. But my first tuner car was a 1990 Nissan 240SX, and it was in fucking fantastic condition, really really nice. It was a coupe, and I bought it for $1,800 back in 2005, I think.
Oh, I hate looking at prices from like a decade ago.
Yeah, you can't buy that. And honestly, people are fucking stupid with 240s now. Like, there was a fucking dude trying to sell this piece of shit thing for like $8,000 or $10,000. It's like, dude, you can buy a shittier Sylvia for that price. Like you're fucking an idiot. Get over it.
Yeah. So I first car that got me into like cars really, I would say I got into cars pretty late compared to most car guys. I didn't really start caring too much until college. You know, I had watched Top Gear obviously, and I loved Top Gear, and there were cars I liked. But I had a buddy in college who, he's a huge BMW guy. He absolutely fucking loves BMWs. He owns 3 E39 5 Series, an E46 M3 Vert, and I don't know what that era's 7 Series is called, but he has a 750 IL, the supercharged one.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the time that I knew him, he had an E39 540i M Sport, and that was kind of like the thing that got me into cars. Like that car, I'd love an E39, but I realized the prices are actually kind of dumb on them, and I'm not going to spend that much money on an E39.
Yeah, because there's cars you want, but then it's like, I'm not willing to spend that much money on it. Like, I can buy something I really, really want.
Yeah, they're super nice. They're super nice. The interior is still like nice today, even though they're almost 20 years old or something, right? The interior is super nice. They ride nice. The engine's awesome when it's working. I couldn't spend that money and care about it. I'm not a huge BMW guy. I don't honestly love the looks of a lot of BMWs. I don't love the kidney grills that much.
I pretty much any car from the 90s I think is good looking. And I feel like I'm gonna be like the fucking faggot of the next generation. Like I'm the neo boomer that fucking only...
You're the I was born in the wrong generation.
No, fuck that. I was born in the exactly right generation. The kids born
you're the opposite of that.
The kids born in 2020 are gonna be like, oh, I should have been born in the 90s. I should have been born in the 90s. Because I really think that 90s cars are gonna be the next fucking big thing. Because the 60s were fucking a golden age, and the 90s were another golden age.
Well, I agree with you, because right now, I'd say there is a really big used car bubble. I think it will maybe eventually burst. I mean, right now you have all of the boomers, so 50s to 70s, all of those cars, like the iconic ones from there, are super, super expensive. The 80s, a lot of people didn't like anything. And even a lot of the 70s, they weren't that great once you got to like smog era cars.
Anything post 72 was garbage. I can't.
Yeah, like 72 to like 89 or like thereabouts. There weren't a lot of cars that people really, really liked. And then the 90s, just like it was kind of like the last hurrah for analog cars, and that's why those will be worth so much in the near future.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree with you there. And it's like, it's one of those things that I kind of want to happen, but at the same time, I don't want to happen. Because I kind of already see myself becoming a fucking neo-boomer. Because I'm just hoarding parts. I'm fucking always scouring fucking eBay for shit. And even now, like, back when I first had my first S13, I would see shit that I couldn't afford because I was a fucking poor fucking, like 19, 20-year-old. And it's like, oh, I want that. And now, you cannot find the shit on eBay anymore that you used to back then for the same fucking prices. Like Sylvia front ends alone, they're anywhere from fucking $1,600 to $2,000 fucking dollars. Like, Jesus Christ. They used to be
even like early water cooled Volkswagen stuff is starting to get up there. And people used to just rally race like Mark 1 GTI because it's like, it's an old car, it's cheap, it's light, reliable, it can handle. Fuck it, let's beat the shit out of it. And now, like a nice Mark 1, they're getting higher and higher. I mean, I know they sold so many Mark 1s, GTIs, non-GTIs or whatever, so they'll never be, I don't think they'll ever, well, maybe they will, but I don't think they'll ever be really the price of like S13s and stuff like that when those burst up higher.
Yeah. On that note, what do you think of drifting? Good or gay?
Those are my only choices, good or gay.
Yeah, and then you can, elaborate.
I'm gonna go with gay, as a sport. But if you're just like having fun with your buddies and like going to an event as like a amateur, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
it's like skateboarding. Yeah, I'd say that.
It is like skateboarding. But it's gay.
I would never
it's gay.
watch.
It's gay as fuck. And if you're a drifter, and you're fucking, actually, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because if you're out there ruining an S13 or an S14, you're the fucking faggot that's making it expensive. But then also, you're also the faggot that's taking a car away, so it makes other people's nice cars more rare, and therefore makes their car worth more money.
I think one of the biggest gay parts about drifters is just like all of the mods that they think they have to do to drift.
Yeah, like fucking dumbass, fucking Fat Boy Supreme. What's his name? Donovan.
I am blanking.
Donovan.
Donovan, yeah.
Like, he's doing all this fucking shit to his S14, and he's just like Damian. Like, dude, you can't drift. Like, why do you need to do a fucking...
Yeah, like,
why do you
like
need to do angle mods?
he's spending more effort on the car, ruining it really for a purist, and he doesn't even know how to drift.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, how about you fucking go out there and drift and get some seat time, and then see what's holding you back and what you need to do to your car to take it to the next level. Like, there's no reason to do all this stupid fucking garbage shit just so you can be like, oh, I have ISR. Like, dude, ISR is not good. You're a fucking faggot if you put anything ISR in your car. Oh, god damn it, I have a fucking ISR
definitely...
pipe. But that's the only thing I put on my fucking car.
That's definitely a double-edged sword for me, too, because I do truly believe cars should be driven. They should be used. If you want to race a car, race it. I don't care if it's, classic, vintage, whatever. Do what the car was made to do.
And
but
that's where...
just so much drift stuff. It's like, you're just hacking shit because your stupid flashy wheels can't fit.
Yeah, and because the internet the internet told you to do it. Oh, the internet says I need this to drift.
Because you need 15 degrees of camber for no fucking reason. And, I mean, one of the cars I really want to buy and build is I want to get a classic Beetle. I want to put a Type 4 engine in, which is like 74 whole horsepower. Fucking insanity, right?
Fucking buzzing.
And I want to put a roll cage in it and fucking rally race it. And there's so many old guys who think that Beetles are like, it's a Beetle. It's worth so much. They made 22 million of them or something like that. It's not worth shit.
The fucking
it should be used.
Car.
Yeah, it should be fucking used. Auto 1JZ, air quotes, drift car. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried drifting an auto car before. Orion did it for a little bit.
Zesma said something earlier about Adam LZ. And I like Adam LZ's approach to a lot of shit, but some stuff, like with his fucking drift missile trying to make him too nice, it's like, dude, it's a fucking drift missile, you're gonna wreck it.
That's a huge thing that I've kind of hated on for Haggard for a while now, is they've how many events, how many local events has I'll include this to Ricer Miata and any of the extended universe. How many events have they missed? Local events have they missed because their car isn't ready?
Because the car's down, yeah.
How many have they missed? Okay, so why don't you go buy a Miata, weld the diff, and just fucking have that as a missile? Have that as a backup.
Have something to fucking send it. Like they fucking say so much.
What does it matter? The point is to go out and drift, right? Sure, you'd rather drift in your better car you spent more time, effort, and money on that's going to be better at drifting.
But sometimes it breaks.
Why didn't Haggard just have one Miata that was just ready for in case someone's car was down? So that way nobody ever missed an event. I mean, this goes back to like when Cam was begging for seat time in other people's cars because his car was never fucking ready. Why didn't they just have Haggard as a whole have a communal missile?
Yeah, an
actual missile.
Something they could all jump in and fucking just destroy it, because who gives a fuck about it? But the cars they destroyed,
and that's why
the cars they destroyed were there. Oh, this is our major build. But they've never ever gotten a car and made it better than it was before. They always do it backwards. They fucking
and they also don't have the skill to even use what they're doing.
But they'll never admit it.
They're not sitting there and driving it. And that's why I thought that the missile thing made so much sense. It's like, okay, I'm fine with you spending money. I'm fine with you spending effort. I'm fine with you spending time building a, air quotes, better drift car. But you still need to be good at drifting. And you're not.
And Damian and
you're
Donovan
gonna crash, and you did.
They can't.
You did crash.
And Orion, I'll give Orion the benefit of the doubt, because that dude can slide a car. I'm sure that S14 he has right now gives him an unfair advantage in that fucking bottom tier series he's in. But Damian
The guys he
and
races with
Donovan,
have day jobs.
yeah, like he's probably racing against a dude that has that works at Burger King and just welded his diff. Like that's
Like the guys in those grassroots events, they don't do it all day. They do it after work, on the weekends. They wrench on their car. They work 40+ hour weeks like a normal person, and then they go out and have fun doing these events. And Orion's out there waving his dick around, and that's like the full-time thing he's doing, and he can't podium.
Yeah.
Grammer's right. Like he should be in first place every single event.
he's
and he's not.
sandbagging. He's sandbagging there, and he still can't podium.
He's going against guys who are accountants all week.
He's going against guys
And so
that are gay, and he can't even beat him.
this goes back to Cam a little bit. Is when this was before he got a case of the sad and got Cam pressed. That it was when he had the 302 SX, and it was like, you know, right before they got it started and before he stopped working on it. And that was the same time that they're like, oh, the 350s for Cam, we're going to bring it up.
Oh, it's going to be his pro car. It's going to be his pro car.
So, like, while obviously we all knew that wasn't going to happen and they're fucking idiots, but, like, if you actually, like, people shat on the 302 SX, but, like, it's a piece of shit ruined car already, and it has a stupid engine swap in it, but, like, whatever. Use that as your missile. Use that to learn in. Who cares if you crash into a wall or crash into somebody else or whatever? It's a piece of shit. Spend the time and effort then building the 350Z. But they just never did that because Haggard.
Yeah, and the 302 SX is, oh god, that car. And I don't know why Cam spent so much money trying to. Well, I know why he did it, because he's a fucking dumbass little kid, and he just wants to do what's cool. And I need a Sylvia front. I need a Sylvia front end on my fucking hatch, because that'll be JDM as fuck, and then I can say I have a Sil 80. Like, why, like, all the money that he spent doing that fucking Sylvia front end, he could have, like, I don't know, painted the car right, or maybe even, like, swapped the door. Like, that door was
had an LS 350Z.
So fucking lazy.
I mean, yeah, the 302 SX is shot. I know people are saying that, but, like, whatever. Fucking send it.
Yeah.
It's almost done.
It runs.
Fucking send it.
It runs. At least do a burnout or something.
Yeah, who cares? It's a piece. Yeah, learn to get good with it.
But that's like...
It's just anything that makes sense doesn't happen.
Deep down,
and I mean,
Cam
it happens
isn't a car guy,
to
and I think that's the thing of it. Cam is just he's a fucking image kid, like a stance fag, I guess. And it's just like Brendan's fucking comment the other day on the Instagram post, like, oh dude, I forgot how hot this car looked, or something. Like Brendan, I know you can't fucking see, but that car is a piece of fucking shit. Like, it does not look good by any stretch. That comment was like,
I feel like that comment was like somebody went to Brendan and they're like, hey man, you know Cam's like really not doing so well. Why don't you, like, try and I know you're friends with him. Why don't you try and lift his spirits a little bit?
Yeah, tell him
it's like almost like forced.
Tell him his piece of shit car looks good. I'm like, dude, like, what?
I don't care how your drift car fucking looks, but it should work.
Yeah.
Form is always over. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Function always over form.
Yeah, function always over form. And another thing about Cam's car, this is a fucking PSA to all you fucking people that keeps calling his fucking wheels weds. Those are not fucking weds. Those are replica fucking wheels. So stop calling them fucking weds.
I'm not a wheel fag like you, so I don't know.
Well, I'm not a wheel fag either. But I only run real wheels on my cars.
So, yeah, buy some XXRs. Dude, my Miata had XSRs. Those were hideous wheels. I hated those things.
XXRs are... This is the thing about buying cars and modding them. is you get cheap shit, and you're gonna get cheap shit. And
Yeah.
people like Orion and Adam LZ, especially Adam LZ, I don't like what he does. Like, he legitimizes shitty car parts like ISR and Mishimoto. I really don't like Mishimoto. When I was in the
I mean,
cars,
Mishimoto used to be like kind of okay.
Mishimoto was eBay shit that was like garbage. And now, through social media and YouTubers and shit, they've kind of legitimized themselves. And people think like, oh yeah,
Yeah, remember like when Rudnick bought like an eBay fake Mishi? Like he
Yeah.
bought a Mishi clone.
and that's what they would say, like, oh, the fake Mishi,
Thoughts on
Mishi.
thoughts on genuine Rotas? I don't really give a shit about Rotas, honestly.
Yeah, I'd never run them on my car. If you can't
I
afford
think-
if you can't afford nice wheels, go for it. But if I was gonna go cheap on wheels, I would buy either Enkis or Koenigs. Koenig has really
I would get
fucking Koenig is on the come up right now for cheap wheels. But I would never buy them just because of Orion. Just because they
if I was
sponsor
going for
Orion,
like a
I'd never
tuner
buy
build
any.
though, I'd go with I like RPF ones and I like TE37s.
But see that
I like the function they have. I know they're super light.
TE37s
pretty
TE37s are my favorite wheels, hands down.
I think they look good on everything. I've seen people put together like renders of them on Crown Vics, and I'm convinced if you had a Crown Vic slammed on TE37s, it would be awesome.
I had
It'd be a piece of shit, but it would be awesome.
on my 2.5 RS. I had a set of TE37s, and I was so fucking happy when I bought them because
I love TE37s.
they were light as all fucking shit. RPF,
I do have to
RPF
say
ones
though,
are
my
great,
opinion. My opinion on wheels is that I generally prefer OEM wheels over aftermarket in almost every situation. I understand like if you're going for like performance, like you need more width or you need lighter or you need bigger to fit bigger brakes, like cool, I get it. If you're just going for looks, I like to stay with OEM, but I will admit that on Mark 1 and Mark 2 Volkswagens, Ronal turbos, sexiest wheels ever made.
No, those are no T37. Those Ronal turbos are.
You can't put a TE37 on a Mark 1 Rabbit.
With money, you can do anything.
You can't. You gotta get Ronal turbos. BBS is garbage. All right, I'm gonna say that right now. I fucking hate BBS.
Damn.
I think every BBS wheel is ugly.
Bitch, fuck you.
I think they're hideous. I don't like them.
But Twig, I completely agree with you about OEM over aftermarket. If it's not a performance car, I'm either going OEM wheels or I'm going TE37 or RPF1 because it has to be lighter. If you're buying an aftermarket wheel and it's the same weight or heavier than OEM, you're a fucking huge faggot and you should fucking die because you're just being a poser at that point.
Yeah, I just don't like them. I know you can make some builds they do look really, really good on, but others it's just like, God, you're just wasting money.
And
I'm a function guy. Like I always prefer function over form.
But yeah, like some wheels are. I mean, even fucking Volks, and I just bought a fucking new set. I got the fuck did I buy? Some gram lights for the Sylvia. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up.
Casually hides XXR wheels, dude. XXRs are.
Look, dude, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with XXR wheels, but just know that you're buying a fucking inferior product, and it's because, you want the car to look better. You want it to be aesthetic. Yeah, it's not the worst.
If you have multi bolt pattern wheels, yeah, you're something. Wow. We've been going on for an hour and a half now. I can't really think of something off the top of my head. If you have some closing remarks or last things to bring up, we can go over that and call it a day.
Onions shitty.
Talk about
Onions
losing
shitty
your
car.
virginities.
Orion's car is not shitty.
Divya?
Orion.
His body kit's shitty.
His
the
body
car's
kit
fine.
is fucking terrible, and he just wanted it because it's like, oh, I want to Odivia. I'm gonna be so fucking unique. Oh, nobody does this. My Honda front end, like, bitch. First of all, that's not a fucking Honda front end. All it is Honda headlights, and you don't even have Honda headlights. You have Honda headlight lenses. Like,
Yeah.
what the?
I mean,
But it's a drift car, so
I
who gives
I
a
don't
fuck
really
about the
love
front
body
end?
kits.
But his car is good. It looks fast as fuck. He pulled on that UPS truck like a madman, and that looks sick as fuck. But, like, dude, you're sandbagging. You're a piece of fucking shit. You're the rich boy that everybody fucking hates because you can afford to get something fucking nice as fuck and go shit on people. And
His
you're not
car
even
is
shitting on
about
people.
twice as good as his competitions on average, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
And he isn't doing twice as better, if that makes sense.
Twice, yeah.
Shows up to paintball with a $5,000 gun.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a dude that has all matching fucking dye gear or all matching fucking Planet Eclipse gear, and gets fucking wrecked by a kid with a fucking spider. You know.
Dude, gotta love a spider.
But yeah, his car is fucking great, and the oh my god.
Functionally, his car
yeah.
is fine.
Functionally,
I mean,
it's great.
It's
great.
It's more drift car than he can use right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
He can grow into it. He has growing room.
He's at,
obviously
he's
if
driving.
His goal
He's
is,
driving at fucking 10/10, and the car's at 6/10.
Yeah, if he's aiming to go pro, I mean, all the pro guys have like 1,200 horsepower, some nonsense. He's obviously not there, but like, yeah, you're right. He's driving at 10/10 of his 10/10 of his skill, and he's at 6/10 of the car.
And the thing about, like, Haggard has never finished a build, right? Even when they got this fucking S14 that was
no, they haven't really finished a build.
The S14 that was fucking Lego set fucking drift car. If Orion would have been by himself, he couldn't have built that car. If Caleb wasn't there, he wouldn't have built that car. If fucking Carr wasn't there, he wouldn't have built that car. And
if you just had Orion sit down and say, hey, you need to build a drift car, you know, pick out the car, pick out the parts, I'll even put it together for you. I feel like he still couldn't do that.
He would just talk about the Ganges River.
Like I feel like he couldn't, you know, benchmark a build or whatever, you know.
And that point when he moved to fucking Washington, fuck those goddamn takeover faggots, because if those fucking dudes hadn't started fucking trying to use Orion, he would have fucking fallen flat on his face. He wouldn't have made it to the first event. He wouldn't have been able to do shit.
No.
Like, he would have been fucked if those guys hadn't basically fucking offered up their ass for him to pound just so they can get a little bit of fucking exposure.
He'd be up shit creek without them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. Because
The shit creek that goes uphill, dude. Wow, look at the river. It goes uphill.
because they're Caleb. Those guys are Caleb 2.0. They see a dude that they can fucking take advantage of, and that's really all there is to it. Like, they want this dude. They want his fucking subs, and they want money from him. Like, and that's honestly the fucking gist of it. So fuck Takeover. Fuck Caleb. He didn't even know Orion's name 2 months before they moved in together. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's just like a constant stream of idiocy, honestly. You think the whole thing in the Northwest was organized before they went there?
No, hell no. They don't.
No. I think they fucking winged it.
Yeah, they wing everything. To be honest,
I think their plan was to just go park in a Home Depot parking lot.
Yeah, and wing it. And honestly, I don't know why Orion even fucking lives in that fucking that trailer. Like, dude, rent a house. You got $500,000.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You got $550,000, and you're not even like renting a house.
That trailer's got to smell like fucking weed and dick and ass.
Weed, dick, ass, and old cum.
And fucking Tinder hose. But no, bullshit. He's not getting Tinder. Like, he's got to rent a hotel or something, because no way a chick's gonna get fucked like in a
Yeah.
6-inch space while there's fucking 3 other guys sleeping. I spoke with Tyler from Take.
I mean, I don't
think there's
want to
much more
have
on
this.
YouTube
I don't want to have this entire thing just be shitting on the Haggard boys. I know it's
I
a
do.
riot and
That's
it's
what I
really
want.
fun. But maybe we should end this on like a more positive note.
Okay, all right. What's your positive note?
Positive note. Jesus Christ. What's the coolest car that is either new now or going to be coming out soon?
That's pretty easy for me. The only new car I'd probably buy is BRZ STI if and when it comes out.
Like an actual turbo BRZ.
Well, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but whenever the BRZ STI gets released, I'm gonna buy one 100%.
Okay, I can feel that. M2 competition. I mean, the thing with the M2 competition is that it's still slower than a TTR. I think it's definitely. Actually, it might not be slower than the TTRS, but it's definitely slower than the Club Sport Turbo.
Yeah, Mufasa. I don't think
and there's-
I don't think it's gonna be turbo either. I think it's gonna be that bigger fucking four
It'll
cylinder.
probably be like a 2.5
Yeah.
or something.
And just have a little bit more grunt. But dude, if they
Yeah.
if they made that cocksucker with a fucking flat 6, oh
No, they
Fuck,
can't do
dude.
that.
That
They
would
won't
be
do that.
dude, that would be fucking sick.
It does honestly. It doesn't need 240 horsepower. It really just needs to not have torque dip. If they just put in the 2.5, even if it had 220 horsepower but didn't have, what does it have? 150 foot-pounds of torque right
like
now.
a 156 or something like that.
Yeah, if it had like 220, 190, something like that, it would feel so much better.
But if you haven't driven one and you shit talk the BRZ or like the GT86 FRS, you're a fucking faggot parodying fucking shit you read on the internet, because it's a fucking beautiful car.
I think they look awesome.
They're-
I would probably own one. I've never actually driven
They're
one though.
so fun to fucking drive. My boy fucking Slick Top can fucking vouch for me there. It's such a fucking great chassis on that car.
All right, I guess I'll go. Favorite car out now or coming out soon? I'm not gonna pick a Volkswagen Group car because it's so easy to pick like a 911 or a Audi TTRS. I really like that. Grammar, yeah, the new Supra I think has a chance to be really, really cool.
No. Well, okay, choose dream and then choose like realistic.
So Dream, I mean, I'm a loser, so like a Bugatti Chiron or Chiron, however you say it.
Okay.
But that's completely unrealistic and never gonna happen ever. Realistic. I do really like the M4 right now. Probably an M2 or an M4, honestly. I really like those.
Yeah, I mean, BMW's M series is always fucking. They're always on the ball. Like,
Yeah, Grammar, I said I didn't want to pick Volkswagen Group. I would pick an RS7 or a TTRS, though. Those are just... They're so fucking fast, and I think they just look super cool.
what the fuck is that?
Scirocco R. Yeah, they never sold it here, bud.
Sesima is
S8
gay.
greater than RS8 7 with the V10. Yeah, V10's cool.
Okay, guys. Well, I have to piss like really fucking bad. So
All right, let's call this a podcast.
yeah, well, everyone that came to listen to us ramble, thanks a lot. It seems like it went pretty well. Well, if you guys want to, I guess, post on the fucking sub about it, and we'll get feedback. And if you guys want us to do this again, we'll do it again. And we'll
For
get
everyone worried, we should have some recording of this up somewhere.
yeah. I recorded it Twiggy recorded, and I think Grammar recorded also. I'm gonna put it up on my YouTube channel, and I'll put that up on the sub, so everyone that missed it can check it out there.
Yeah, so I'll probably try to put something up. I don't know, maybe I'll just do like an unlisted video or something so that you can just see it on the sub. Or maybe I'll just post it. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
But
we'll figure it out.
thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any comments or other shit you want us to talk about, or maybe other guests you want us to have on, let us know.
Yeah, let's get those fucking likes up, guys.
All right, this is a fun podcast, man.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, Twig. Thanks a lot, dude.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right, talk to you later.